y'all do this right, there's a lot more work where that came from. No doubt. All right, are you having a good time so far? Close the door because we don't party here all night tonight. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. Don't underestimate the real life. The gun swing back, take tight. I let blood stay in every spot that I rock. I'm representing dirty, spitting rhymes like a clock. Into the Cape Fear where MCs be shell shocked. I got the stash in my dash with the stock and the who the stupid user. The people with the low count and with the Land Cruiser. I get a charge from the sound of the punch. I was made to crush. I'm wetting rappers till they bust. My Benjamin is elite, then deep. 20 sleep, we creep in a 5-car fleet. That's how I'm bouncing for the 9-5, son. We don't promote no masquerade, cause we be players from day one. We start trends, we make hits. KF and Larry O be on some real life shit. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. Larry O be on some real life shit. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. Larry O be on some real life shit. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. Larry O be on some real life shit. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. Larry O be on some real life shit. Smoke tinted windows cause I'm moving with heat. I got a mean ass board in my shotgun seat. You could get bumped any day of the week. That nigga Larry O be making rappers repeat. You know it like I fail. J's on my tail. I blow up your block, I left haze like black hair. I use the M16 to blast clowns off the planet in cold blood. My heart is really planet. My counterpart, the K to the death. Yeah, wicked beat, made the mass murderer with his left. We got the whole game locked. So, it's on hold like the pimp on the control. I'm busting caps in the sugar-coated rap, yo. This is a lyrical terrorist manifesto. Sipping the Remy, getting lit. I'm hit. Ignite a fat split. I'm on some real life shit. Leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. Back once more for my niggas with the encore. One last verse to blow the spot when I burst. I'm out the scene cause I'm on some low shit. Rolling niggas on that ghetto pro shit. Damn, I hate to settle for less. True that, I wanna live nigga fat. Put your pants like a diplomat. Automatic text. Lazarus around my neck. Engineering shit with Corleone. The international world-class dog came to rain on hip-hop. Can't be stopped. I shoot the breeze with expertise. The mic is like a toaster when I rhyme, I squeeze. The criminologist kicking criminology. The way I'm shaking you is like a bank robbery. So yo, get on the floor and get face down. Take these slugs to your head so I can bust your fucking crown. That's what you get for playing slick. K-Dep and Larry O be on some real life shit. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a force like heroin in your nose.
All right. What up, gangsters? What's going on? Welcome to Gangster Talk. I'm Max. I'm with my co-host Dame. She's on time today. Shout out to my strong peoples in the chat. Hassan Burton, B1 for life, and others who will be showing up shortly. Hey, we got a hot one today, man. So y'all might want to stick around because I got some serious problems I'm gonna air out today. All right, let me take my jacket off because I am out working and whatnot. So let me get my jacket off. We roll up my sleeves, man, because I'm ready to throw some blows. Know what I mean? It can only be done on gangster talk. You know, I'm a nice guy, but man, you know, boy, these Negroes, man. Anyway, as you see the title, Black Men Gone Crazy Part 1. The reason why it's Part 1, we'll be doing Part 2 tonight on Ladies Night, along with a bonus topic called Out of Wedlock Birth. We'll talk about that too. Whew, man, I just got finished watching some serious losers argue about BS, argue about pussy they can't get. You know, when are we going to understand as black men this is embarrassing to the rest of the world? We are a laughing stock. Crying about pussy, grown ass men. Arguing like children about how many numbers they didn't get. Remember back in the day, those who are old school will understand what I'm talking about when I say this, right? Back in the day, man, when we used to go to clubs and parties and shit, it was all about getting phone numbers. You know what I mean? And then when you did your thing in the club or you did your thing in a party, you came out, met up with your boys, be like, yo, man, what numbers you get? How many numbers did you get? Yo, I got 3 numbers. Yeah, I got phone numbers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so that's pretty much what's going on. These guys is arguing about stuff they can't have. This guy been watching 2 losers in an all-out battle to the all-out extent about how much of a loser both of them are. And these are black men. Swear they know everything about black women. Dating coaches. Well, one of them, I'm not going to mention his name because I don't really want to, I don't respect him too much, but some of the stuff he say is right, but I'm not going to get into that. But the rest of these dudes are bums, man. They're cornballs. This is why they got problems with women. This is why they're on social media. Crying about not getting any pussy. Crying about not being stuck. Crying about gotta create some fictitious image about themselves. Create some whole new black men that don't exist. Because they can't get the women that they're looking for. Because they don't understand women. This is simple logic, people. This isn't anything hard. They don't understand women. This is why they can't get any of them. I mean, the things I hear, these guys put every obstacle in the world in the way. And those obstacles become one excuse after another. They don't stop. One excuse after another, after another, after another. And what kills me is the ones who can't get the women, right? They go and study the goddamn dictionary and the encyclopedia, then come on social media with this $250 million vocabulary and beat us all in the fucking face about how they are the most foremost authority on losing. The world's foremost authority on losing. These guys are losers and they are losing and they continue to lose. A winner, you won't see a winner on here whining and crying and trying to set some fictitious standards that women don't have. I mean, these guys keep creating shit. Hey, you know what? Women, right? What happens is this. When a woman with a big booty, if one of her cheeks rumble and the other one stays still, that means she's going to approach you. But if both of her butt cheeks are rumbling, that means she don't like you. I mean, these guys come up with some crazy shit. They just keep creating things that women don't do. come up with some of the wildest fucking. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm out here working. Okay. Come up with the wildest fucking scenarios. Swear they can read women's minds. Hey man, you see that girl over there wearing a weave? See how she look? She wants you, man. You know how I know she wants you? Because she ordered a Long Island iced tea. You see, when a woman orders a Long Island iced tea, that means she wants you, man. Now, if she orders a rum and coke, that means she wants your friend. But if she orders sex on the beach, that means she want to fuck your father. I don't know, but anyway, I mean, they come up with every damn thing that they can possibly think of. Because these guys are winners don't do this. A real man, a winner isn't on here talking crazy like this. These guys are losers. And we got to sit here and listen to these long, drawn out, overly intellectual bullshit commentaries about how much losing that they do on a daily basis. I mean, we just tune in. Okay, man. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. All right, so let me hear how much this guy's going to tell me he's losing. What's up, everybody? My name is Spyro Gyro Lyro. I'm here to lose. I'm here to tell you how to lose. Listen, I've never had a woman in my life. But the reason why is because I am a select male. And select males are hard to come by. Most women have problems with select males. They're used to dealing with males who pump their own gas. Me, I pay someone to pump my gas because I am a high-value select male. And my name is Spyro Gyro Lyro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, see, Spyro thinks he's a select male. So Spyro can't get a female. So what he did in his mind, he fucked his mind up to think that the reason why he can't get a female is because she's high on the motherfucking pecking order. He's way the fuck up there in the stratosphere. So fucking high the women can't see him. But he don't want to come down though. Hey Spyro, why don't you come on down? See, he's scared to come down because when he comes down, he's going to realize that there's no woman there waiting for him. There's no women checking for him. This is all bullshit. I just listened to some of the weakest, horrible back and forth between two black men I have ever seen in my life. Man, I feel so sorry for black women. Y'all have no idea. I have my wife, man, so I'm good. But I feel so sorry. These Negroes today are the sorries. I don't run out of words. I mean, these guys are sellouts, man. You see the title, that black men gone crazy. Yeah, well, have they? All they do is come online and complain about black women, complain about not getting pussy. Got these fake gurus at 50 years old running around with a goddamn street nickname. Like you fucking 14. Remember back in the day, like everybody was going through that thing. The B-boy style, everybody had a name like Easy D, Easy G, Cool Money B, Bobby G, Leroy E. This nigga 50 years old running around with some old 1980 fucking big gold chain around the neck fucking street names. wanting somebody to take him seriously as a fucking dating coach. Nigga way past his fucking prime. Looks like his goddamn makeup is running. Talking about he's a dating coach. Nigga, please. Man, if you need a dating coach, you may as well forget it. You need to learn how to get a woman on your own. Fuck these dating coaches. You need to learn how to get a woman. Be a man. Learn how to get a woman on your own. Trial and error, nigga. Take your lumps like a man. There's gonna be rejection. That's the name of the game. Don't be a punk. Take your lumps, nigga. Learn the ways of women on your own. Don't listen to these niggas. All they doing is manipulating you and get money off of you because they think you're a damn fool. I mean, hey man, I would do it too. If you come to me talking about something, hey man, I don't know how to get a woman. Okay, man, check this out. For $9.95, let me tell you how to get this woman and shit, right? What I want you to do is go into the candy store and get a bag of Skittles and shit. And on your way out, stop at the somebody's flower patch, pick a few flowers out, and I want you to go present it to her. When you present it to her, I want you to say, hey, baby, these are for you. You are my darling, darling, darling sweetheart. You are the apple of my eye. Now, if she runs away from you, come on back and let me know. Then I'll tell you what to do. But the next phase is going to cost you a little bit more. Why not? Why not? You're going to be that goddamn foolish. Why not? If you go to a dating coach and you learn how to get a woman, you won't be able to keep her because you don't understand her. You didn't put the work in. And if you, I don't even know niggas who got women through dating coaches. I ain't never met a nigga in my life saying, man, I got my girl, I got my wife, man. I went to this dating coach and I met my, he taught me how to meet the woman of my dreams. I ain't never heard of that. Where's that at? I ain't never heard no man say he met a dime piece or he met the woman of his dreams or she met his wife from what he learned from a goddamn dating coach. I never heard of that. Now, if it's out there, somebody let me know, drop me a link because I've never seen no shit like that. I've never heard no niggas say anything like that. Exactly, Bella. Treating black women with love and respect usually works. And if she's not interested, move on. Maybe the next one will be with it. Exactly. Nigga, take your lump. Stop being a coward. Rejection is a part of the game. It makes a man out of you. You learn your mistakes. You go to a woman, your game ain't tight. She kick you to the curb. All right. Figure out what you did wrong. Eliminate that and go to the next woman. Learn, man. Learn the ways of women. Don't listen to these motherfuckers telling you some old crazy shit. Wasting your fucking money. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't got no job nowhere. You probably borrowing money from your moms to pay these goddamn dating coaches. I mean, that Negro's gone crazy. Yo, everywhere I look on social media, on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Negroes is talking crazy. And you got these groups, man, where they sit back and they just say, well, the black woman is overweight. There's no black men overweight. I heard somebody say that black women the age of 40 and over, their life is over. Yeah, black men said that. I heard a black man say that their life is finished at the age of 40. And as a black man, you listen to somebody like that. You know, this angry culture on social media. It's like these brothers have taken up social media arms against black women. Like they weaponize social media against black women. For what? Why? The black woman isn't an enemy. That that white man that you're afraid of, that's the enemy. The one that you're selling your people out for, that's your enemy. You know, Dr. Claude Anderson said we own 1/2 of 1% of the wealth in this country. And we got niggas playing video games. We got niggas playing fake ass fucking dating coaches, exploiting each other on some seriously immature. These niggas are 50, 45, and 50, and they have the mentality of fucking children. Children. How the hell are you 50 and you got the mind of a child? I mean, this shit, man, like. Yeah, no doubt. But the single moms don't want to after they made the single moms. You know what that reminds me? You know, it was brought to my attention yesterday that Cynthia G. Shout out to Cynthia G. Love Cynthia G. She's a sweetheart, and we support her 100% here at the Every Network. And I heard that she did a poll of 2,000 black women, and the question was, would you rather be under black rule with black men or remain under white supremacy? 67% of the women who were black said they'd rather stay under white supremacy. Now, I don't condone that, but I understand it. I understand it. And we're going to really get into that later on tonight. I understand it. Because when you look at the current Negro today, he's a sellout. He's weak. He's effeminate. And then when all of that fails, he's gay. Oh, I forgot. He hates women, especially black women. So when the black woman wakes up in the morning and the first thing that she's hit with is all of this negativity, and it goes on all day, nonstop. These niggas are up 24/7. I woke up one night because I had a late run at 3:30 in the morning. Niggas was just starting live streams at 3 o'clock in the morning, talking about hating black women. So she's listening to this shit all day long, right? But then when you look out into the world, she's not being protected. As a matter of fact, you got these coward niggas are grouping together in some little gang and they're jumping women. That's how bad this is. 5, 6, 7, 10, even up to 15 black males are jumping physically one black woman. That's where we're at. And you're wondering why that number's at 67%. You're not lucky it's not at 87% or 97%. With the shit that's going on out here now with these niggas. I mean, what is she supposed to do? What is she? Tell me what she's supposed to feel. I mean, you see it just like I see it. I see it just the way they see it. These are some of the sorriest group of Negroes the black society has ever produced. So how's she supposed to feel? Well, I'm not gonna get off into that. We're gonna save that for tonight. When we do, make sure you tune in to the ladies' night. It's gonna be smoking. We got some little shock stuff coming in tonight. We're gonna get into that out of wedlock birth that these coons keep using from blackdemographic.com. We got some. You see, my thing is, I don't have all of the facts and figures. I don't claim to be some statistic guru. I'm just Max. I'm just a regular old street dude, entrepreneur, very successful. Although you don't never hear me brag about it. Okay. I don't need to call myself a high value anything. I got mad confidence. I don't have any issues. Okay. So my thing is, I just want to use common sense here. And I want y'all to use common sense along with me, okay? Now, none of us, we're not trying to be statistic gurus or anything. We're not claiming to be masters of the universe here. But let's check something out, and let's just use our common sense. Come walk with me for a second here, okay? They are saying that 80%, well, first it was 70%, then it went up to 77%, now it's 80% of black women having babies out of wedlock. Okay. My common sense is tingling here. I would say my spidey senses are tingling, but I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not a fictional comic book hero. Anyway, listen, so if 80% of black women are having babies out of wedlock, well, what about the baby daddies? Now remember, we're not trying to be statistic gurus or anything. We're not doctors. We don't play doctors on TV. We're just having some common sense talk here. 80% of black women having babies out of wedlock. So what are the baby daddies doing? If there's 80% of black women having babies out of wedlock, it's at least that number of black men or black baby daddies doing the same thing. I don't get it. Maybe somebody can fill me in. Wait a minute. Maybe the single baby daddy percentage is even higher. I mean, if she's having babies at an 80% clip out of wedlock, then he must be in the 95% range. Maybe 98%. You know why? Because multiple baby daddies have multiple children by multiple baby mamas. So in reality, he may have 3 or 4 times as many kids. Now, it's been brought to my attention that these niggas are saying only 6 or 7 niggas is doing all of this. You got 6 badass niggas running around here impregnating 80% of the women who are having babies out of wedlock. Let's do the math on that, right? You niggas probably got about what? I don't know, at least 1 million kids apiece, right? And since there's 24 million black women in the United States, 80% of that, oh man, this guy's got a couple of million kids. 6 niggas with a couple of million kids apiece. Who the hell are these niggas? Where these niggas at? What the fuck are they taking? Viagra? Super Viagra? So we're going to get into that heavy tonight. We're going to take our guru. Well, you know, we're not gurus here. We don't claim to be scholars here. We're just regular old folk, matches the regular old dude. But one thing I do have is common sense. I'm wondering about that 80% number and how come the other side is never mentioned. You'll never hear where 80% of black fathers are having babies out of wedlock. See, because you can't have a baby mama without a baby daddy. Right? I keep hearing just one side from these guys. Oh, well, you're a baby mama. Well, you're not worth anything. You're a baby mama. Okay, well, he's a baby daddy. Is he worth anything? If a woman is a baby mama and she's not worth anything, then the black man who made her a baby mama, he must not be worth anything either, because he's a baby daddy. I mean, stop me if I'm wrong. I don't understand the logic behind the shit that they're talking about here. Why is only one side being talked about? They set up a panel saying that their baby mamas should have made them wear a condom. Wow. If that isn't irresponsibility, I don't know what it is. I've been talking this shit for a minute. That these guys, they create these phony factions because these factions hide their irresponsibility. They more than the Rolling Stone, man. Rolling Boulder is more like it. And I would like to see one of these 6 niggas that is impregnating millions of black women, causing them to have babies out of wedlock at an 80% clip. You know. So we're gonna get into that hard and heavy tonight. Okay, on ladies' night. I just want to give y'all a quick preview of it. But we will be discussing that tonight. Me and the Dame will be on that tonight. And we're gonna cut loose tonight. We're not holding back. Because I got some serious problems. I got serious issues. Somebody's gonna have to answer questions for me. I have some serious questions about this crap. Of course, we know blackdemographic.com is suspect. I'm still doing research as to who is really behind blackdemographic.com. If it is who I think it is, and the credibility is shot. I don't know yet. I'm still doing research. So you got 6 Pookie and Ray Rays. 3 Pookies and 3 Ray Rays. They must be some bad. These are the baddest Negroes in all of the land. Out of all of the men, they the baddest of them all. If you one of the 6 Negroes that's getting 20-some million, almost 20 million black women pregnant, you need to be on TV. Even if you ain't taking care of your kids. You need to be on TV. You need to write a book. You need to do something. You may make so much money, you ain't make enough money to take care of all your kids. Well, they don't want to make a highly favored. They don't wear condoms because they are some irresponsible Negroes. They act like children. Okay, and children, only children and babies get what they want. So they cry and throw temper tantrums. They stamp their feet. They stick their tongue out. Until they get their way. These are mature men. I've said it a long time ago on one of my first podcasts. Most of the black men on here are sexually immature. They have the sexual maturity of a teenager. They have no self-control, and they are obsessed and completely consumed by pussy. This is why they are worthless in the rest of the world. They're the ones who really don't have any value. This is why no one respects black men or the race respects us. We are the ones that have no value. It's not the black woman. The rest of the world thinks black men are boys. This is why we get called boy by the white man. Because many of us have a childlike mind, childlike mentality. You got grown-ass Negroes sitting up here. I'm not even going to continue running that down. But my thing is, these crazy-ass numbers, these white supremacist talking points, we're gonna deal with that tonight. Now, getting back to what I was saying, have the black man gone crazy? If I were to ask any of you that question, what would you say? Put an answer down in the chat. Yes, no. Have you ran into somebody that gave you that big wow moment? Remember the big wow moment we was talking about on the other screen? Yeah, well, we talked, beige and niggers. We talked about child support quite a lot. We had to move on because some people thought that we was regurgitating topics, and you know, and we don't have to regurgitate topics. I'm sorry, not regurgitate, repeating topics. We don't have to do that. We're very creative here. We can have a new topic all the time. But sometimes, man, we come back on topics because we have new information, and we may come at it at a different angle. So that's why sometimes you may hear us repeat a topic that we've had in the past, because we got new information. You know, it's not that we want to be repetitive. It's just that we may come along on some new information that we think that y'all should hear. Yeah, Beige, we'll be here tonight, me and the Dame, and we're gonna have a banger for you tonight. And so let me get back. Has the black man gone crazy? Well, let's take a look at that. All he does is cry on social media, and for some reason he seems to be completely oblivious to the fact that he is an irresponsible dude. We don't own shit, doesn't build anything, doesn't do anything, but for some reason thinks that he's the shit and that the black woman should kiss his ass. I would say that would make him a candidate for being crazy. And that's just me. I can't speak for any of you, but I think that would make him a prime candidate for being crazy. I mean, these Negroes are sitting here saying some of the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life. Niggas talking about, look, black women don't like short dudes. Really? How do you know that? You know what kills me is they keep talking like they can read a black woman's mind. Black women don't want to be with short men. When a black woman comes into the area, she sees a short man, she's going to keep moving. How do you know that? I see plenty of black women with short guys. Every time these guys say something, I always see the opposite. Sure, a lot of black women like tall dudes. But it don't mean they don't like short ones. This is what I mean. These guys don't know a damn thing about women. They put out this crazy information to each other. Oh man, you can't listen. You can't wear a handkerchief on this side of your suit because if you do, that's going to symbolize to the black woman that you want to take her out and have sex with her. If a black woman is sitting with her legs closed, it means that her cat trap is closed for business. I mean, the things I've heard, man. And it kills me because these are the guys who can't get women. These are the ones that sit up there talk all day about all these things about black women, but you'll never see them with a black woman. That's what kills me. It's the ones who can't get women who have all the smoke. And trying to convince us that there's some kind of educated guru on how to get women when they're nothing but losers. Man, if you were here talking about black women have no value, black women are the least desired, are the least to get married, 4 out of 5 black women are overweight, black women have babies out of wedlock at 80%. You sitting up here talking that? Those are white supremacist talking points, and that qualifies you as an absolute loser. On top of the fact that you probably haven't been with a woman in your whole life. Okay? Yeah, Bell. A lot of white supremacists, yeah. A lot of the stuff is white supremacist talking points. If this is what you're saying, if this is what you're doing, first of all, as a black man, how are you turning against your black women? They're all you have. No other race of men will turn against his own woman. Nobody's going to do that. You're the only one to do it. Everybody's watching you. Everybody's watching you in awe. You know why? Because they would never do what you're doing. I mean, you're fucking like a movie to the rest of the world. They sitting back here watching you eating popcorn. You're like a good drama flick. Because they would never do what you're doing. You're turning on your own woman. You're providing entertainment to the rest of the world. Other races of men would never do it. They would never turn on their women. So they're watching you and all like, wow, look at the crazy ass black man. He hates his own woman. And they're watching you like a drama flick. Because they would never do what you're doing. A lot of you guys sell out. You're getting paychecks from these white supremacists. See, my problem is this, right? I don't care if these old ass niggas are fucked up. They can be as screwed up as they want. I don't care anything about that. Fuck them. They can go right to hell. My problem is that they're reaching the minds of these young boys, these young girls. That's what I got a big problem with. I mean, I've heard young boys as young as 18 talking about they hate women. 18, hate women. Not even 20 years old yet, hate women. I had one kid tell me, I'm not getting me no woman. I just want me a business arrangement. That's what's going through the minds of these young boys. These young boys are not being raised with compassion and love anymore. They're being raised in hatred. They're being raised in hatred. And the more you have these fake ass gurus and these guys who are wolves in sheep clothing, the more affected the young generation is going to be, to the point where we're going to have a generation of boys that's probably going to love other men rather than women altogether. They're just going to forego the whole woman thing and just go with another guy. I think that's what's going to happen, because they're being raised in hatred for women, and everything is negative. You got some fool out here teaching non-love against black women, after them hoes to sleep. Just absolutely no respect for black women whatsoever. None. And they come out of a black woman. How can you be that goddamn resentful of your own black mother? You know, women used to say, if you want to know how a man is going to treat you, look at the relationship he has with his mother. Look at how he treats his mother. You know, nothing's 100%. But I'm going to have to put that in the 99.9 percentile range. Because most of the time, the way a man treats his mother is exactly how he's going to treat the women in his life. Because your mother is the first woman you learn how to interact with. You learn how to respect her authority. You learn how to respect her, period. You learn how to be nice. You learn how to be courteous. All these teachings come from your mother. And so the relationship you have with her will ultimately carry over into the relationship you have with women. So if you're respectful to your mother, it's almost 100% guaranteed you're going to be respectful to other women. If you're disrespectful to your mother, it's almost a guarantee you're going to be disrespectful to other women. A lot of these guys, they hate their mothers, so they hate women. They hate black women because they hate their black mothers. Now here's my problem. If you're going to be fucked up, that's fine. Go be fucked up over there. Don't pass this down to our younger generation. I don't want to see a generation of young boys hating their mothers and hating women. We need our women. Without our women, our race won't exist. I'll tell you one thing, the American black man is on his way to extinction. Because this behavior right here, this behavior is going to bring about extinction. There may be other black people still left in the world, but the American black man is headed for extinction. All this hatred for your women, beating up your women, letting other people beat up your women, trying to kill your women, hitting them in the head with skateboards. I've never seen so much disrespect in my entire life. I mean, just the sheer hatred that I've seen from guys when they react to black women is just unbelievable. I thought I would never see anything like this. Maybe the American black man as he is right now, maybe he needs to go extinct because he's a complete detriment to our society. And with him behaving this way, our society won't last anyway. Like I said, that 67% poll, we lucky it wasn't 87% or 97%. Could have easily been either one of those too. Could have easily been those two. Like I said, I don't condone messing with Whitey because of our history, but at least I can understand why. I don't agree with going with Whitey. You ain't gonna never hear that come from my mouth. I'd rather take my chances under the black rule and crack some niggas' heads to get some shit right than to deal with these crackers. But I understand why some black women feel that way. Just because I understand it don't mean I condone it. I'm just saying I understand it. Because these niggas here, wow. Wow. Remember that big wow? Wow! Remember that? Hashtag big wow? Yeah, hashtag big wow, man. When you look at these niggas, it's a big wow. And you know what? And what gets me is that the one guys that really confuse me, right, are the ones that are wearing the women's apparel and try to pass it off as a men's fashion. Who the hell do they think they're fooling? So this is what I mean. I'm sorry, damn. This is what I mean. Have black men gone crazy? You wearing purses, handbags, bunny buckle boots, and you try to pass this over some masculine shit. You got these homo thugs out here wearing high heel shoes. And don't even get me started on the music. Don't even no. These rappers with all this homo stuff, wearing dresses and shit. I'm not even gonna go there. Either masculinity is becoming a myth right before our very eyes, if it's not already a myth. Pretty soon we're gonna wake up one morning, somebody's gonna say masculinity, and people are gonna say, "What? What's that? What's masculinity?" And one day we're gonna wake up and say the word man, and people are gonna say, "What's that?" We're headed in that direction too. We are headed there too. Gonna wake up in the morning and just say the word man. People gonna look at you like crazy. What's that? What's man? What's a man? Seriously. I mean, you see what you see out here what I'm seeing. If these niggas aren't selling out, they effeminate. And are more interested in having sexual relations with each other than women. And they got these fake Googles with all this makeup on, giving us fake advice on how to pick up women. Right, and you got these big burly athletes wearing soft feminine. You ever see Cam Newton? See how he dressed? Like remember Larry Johnson? You remember Larry Johnson from back in the day, the basketball player? And they made it cool for him to be in the dress, this big burly dude with these big shoulders, right? Wearing a goddamn dress, playing grandmama. Negro wore a dress in the commercials. They called him Grandmama. Larry Johnson. Look it up. They got these big, tough athletes wearing soft, feminine shit. I saw Ezekiel Elliott in some bullshit, yo. Some goddamn suit that looked crazy as fuck. That nigga looked like a fucking penguin that was drunk. And Cam Newton, look at the way Cam Newton dressed. He dressed like a fucking old ass woman. No, I'm sorry, a trendy woman. Pants super tight. Nigga wearing blouses with ruffles and shit. Wearing his goddamn fucking Easter bonnet hats. Hold on, y'all. Dang, do me a favor. Take over for me. Dame, are you there?
Yes.
Take over for me. I gotta take this phone call.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the thing about the dress and grandmama and I forgot so much about that because it was almost like Tyler Perry Medea's. Except he would play basketball and stuff like that. But I remember, I was desensitized. I remember it being funny. I thought it was hilarious. That's how desensitized we it wasn't unusual because it was considered a joke. Big masculine man in woman's clothing. In fact, when I was in high school, we had I guess you could call it reverse day. And the guys would come in dressed as girls with the help of their girlfriend or their friend that's a girl. And we had a couple of them that they were looking pretty sweet. Most of the time it was just ridiculous, joking. But there was some. I was like, oh my God, he looks better than his girl. And I wonder if we became desensitized with stuff like that. But now that I think about it, I hadn't seen that in a while. I hadn't, seen it too much when the kids were going to school. And, you see the yearbook and the school activity things and all that other stuff. I hadn't seen that in a while. I guess it was starting to get a little unnerving how good some of these boys were looking, how into it they were. There was some that were just too much into it. Everything. And so I guess it was making some of the fathers, especially since it was their football playing sons, a little too nervous. And they got, I guess that got shut down, or they didn't encourage it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bill, Pharrell on GQ cover with the yellow dress. I missed that one. I heard about it, but I missed that one. How in the heck if you wearing a dress will put you on the GQ cover? That's Gentleman Quarterly. You're supposed to be dressed like a gentleman, not a gentle lady. See, that was the new masculinity. That was the sign that was going down here. Anytime you got to have a new masculinity, and it involves wearing a dress or wearing feminine-looking clothing. Yeah. And all these movies that either the clothes, they were either outright dressed as women, or they were or they had some feminine-looking outfits. In fact, in the behind the scenes for the movie, they had to trick the actor into wearing the outfits we did see. They would get something really, really feminine, outright, and then and the one they really wanted was a suggestion. Of course, it was the white directors and writers for the movie who wanted this, and and they would trick the black actor into it and be like, compared to this other thing, this one ain't too bad. Okay, I could wear that and stuff like that. And we have been gradually getting desensitized to this. You know, we laughed at it. We thought it was funny. We got so used to it that it don't faze us anymore. You say, oh, they acting. That's just acting. And if they wanted, I couldn't see, since they have athletes acting, why couldn't they get for the character material? Well, I know why he couldn't at that moment, but later on in the movies, but we started associating him with Medea and couldn't. And I remember when I first heard about them, I didn't hear about it from black people. I heard it from white people. I kept wondering why these strange white people was coming to me, talking, saying some stuff. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all haven't seen the Medea plays? I'm like, no, I didn't know what they were talking about until one time saw a bootleg. Yeah, I know that's a big no of one of the plays. And that's when I found out about it. But the first time ever was the white people, and they were all enamored of it. Of it. So should have suspected then. Usually when white people are all enamored over something, there's something about it that appealed to them that's either stereotype, what's that word I want to say, buffoonish of black people, or is feminizing the black man. But yeah, about these guys, these so-called dating coaches. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they consider dating coaches. Yeah, and all their talking points and stuff like that. And you notice how they never talk about the black men problem and their thing until it affects them in some kind of way. Like they started noticing that they don't have a good reputation in other part of the countries. And the word is they don't want to be made into a baby mama. Even the women overseas that's poor, that has to do things for money, have to celebrate for money, don't want to deal with black men. The phrase is they don't want to be a baby mama to these deadbeat Negroes. That was the other wild moment for me. When one of their own was chastising them for the same thing we've been fussing about and complaining about them. And that is not us, it's them. That was the other wild moment, Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, that was my big wow. My mouth dropped. I had to play that sucker back. Yeah, I made it play back on a live stream because I couldn't believe it. And yeah. Yeah, so I wish they would stop. But no. They say they twist themselves in the pretzel in all kind of crazy ways to make it not be about the black man, or that they are not responsible. or it's not them. No, it gotta be us. Yeah. So yeah, if we go by YouTube, we'll be thinking that black men had lost their minds, and now it's starting to spread into Facebook, and it's gonna gradually it's gonna come out in other places. You know, yeah. Sometimes I didn't hear it right away. You know, until I came to YouTube and I was recognizing in YouTube, and then one day I'm listening to sounds like wait, that sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah. So as it's time for them to look in the mirror, see their part in it and what's wrong. Oh, and even if they do, even if they do admit that black man, they not gonna admit it's them. No, it's got to be the other black man. It gotta be the so-called Pookie and Ray Ray. From what I've seen, Pookie and Ray Ray take care of the kids. Is the what they call the definition of a Pookie and Ray Ray? I've seen them step up, take care of their kids, and stuff like that. But the ones that ain't are in completely down is the so-called educated, the select, and not necessarily the what they call the see, how do they put that, the good looking select. No. It's the ones that claiming that the good the good black man. Yeah, it makes me wonder when they keep saying good black man. Yeah, they trying to claim good black man. They dirtying up the image of good black man. Yeah, they dirtied up, corrupted it, twisted it. So now you don't know who's what. Yeah, and so that makes you gonna want to wait even longer to get to know these guys. You know, so you can see if it's coming up out of the woodwork. No benefits of a doubt. No. If he's saying it, he means it. He's showing you his real self. Yeah, yeah, and these guys are so fake. They're not talking when they want to bring a woman out and talk about it. They're not bringing grown women out. They bringing up these young girls that's still learning about themselves, and they made some mistakes, but they're young, and even when they correcting them and they doing better, they tearing them down. Yeah, making them even more insecure, doubting themselves, or putting these false ideas in their head that they washed up through. Nobody will want them. A lie. A lie, a lie, a lie. What they not telling you is actually you're doing very good. A lot of these young women that has kids, they're going to college. They got a good job. Their kids are taken care of. So they're doing a lot better. So since they can't break them down that way, that you're gonna be poor, broke, you're gonna be in poverty, you and your child gonna be in poverty the rest of your lives and stuff like that. They can't go at them that way, so they going at them. They're going at them in insecurity about their personal life. You know, if you're taking care of your kid by yourself, you're going to college, you're going to job. Most of the time, you really don't have as much time to date as you would like. So, so they never think that, okay, I don't have as much free time to take the date. They get the men they get to know is usually the ones that they work with or are in their environment, and by them driving on their insecurity of being alone, the women believe in this stuff, get into a panic, and they choose poorly. They don't want to be alone, so they instead of taking the time to get to know them, or find out who's real and who just want the punani, they jumping in. And that's usually where the second child come from. They thinking they choosing wisely, but they choosing out of a panic because they believe in this crap these dudes are feeding them. Yeah, if you watch these shows, all these ladies are young ladies, under the one I've seen were under 25. Some of them are just getting out of college, or are almost through with college. They still trying to do things. Not applauding the fact that they going to school and they managed to stay in school, and give them advice about hey, be careful with the loans. You don't want to go too much overboard. Try to get as many scholarships or grants as possible to pay for your schooling. And if you do, what you need to do to to deal with it. They are concentrating on why you're not married. Dude, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with my life. All your friends are married. Why are you not married? Already trying to tear her down, because he can't tear her down because she's going to school. Yeah, she's going to school. She don't have any kids. She ain't ugly. She's not fat. So he had to go at her personal life. And she has a boyfriend or whatever. Why y'all not married yet? Okay, sometimes you just getting to learn to be on your own and take care of your own bills, and you trying to rush me into marrying. Okay, I'm still learning the man. I'm trying to get to know the man. I'm trying to find out if I can live with this dude for the rest of my life. Do I want to have kids with this dude? And you trying to rush me to get married? Yeah, that's the way to go. You don't not paying attention to that. But as I said, they don't talk to a woman that has established herself, or learned herself, knows herself. Oh, no. Grab these insecure girls. They got good cops of calls, but yet they concentrate on this younger group. I don't see no older woman. I don't even see an older woman that takes their side of it. Even the one that's you're right, and stuff like that. Young. And I think that's why they want to date young women. That's one of their talking points. Get them young so you can train them. Get them young because they don't have the experience to recognize your bull crap. That's what that's about. And yeah. So any of you young ladies, and this grown man is telling you that you're going to hit the wall, or since he's trying to talk to the older ladies that we so-called hit the wall, they lost their freaking mind because one guy said, oh no, ladies of a certain age are popping. You know, they the ones that they that is very, very popular, and and all the good things of a black woman that these two consider have hit the wall. Yeah, yeah, they attack anybody or anything that have evidence that they're that what they're saying is crap, is not true. Yeah, Ani, these black dudes are throwing black women on the bus for profit. Unfortunately, too many women are watching. Don't get why they're giving their time and attention to these dudes. Once you find out what they're about and you see why give them this attention? Whether you dare just to see what they're saying so you can argue with them, that's an attention. I don't care if you put dislike or like, or you never say anything at all. They count the views. Yeah, don't waste time arguing with them. Don't pay for anything dealing with them. Once that first time or two, because these guys are sneaky, they'll sound okay. Some of the stuff could be okay or true, and then they hit you with this other side, and they slamming black women left and right. Stop. I be wanting to say, sometimes I don't even want to go and watch. Somebody told me about it, but go to see what they're talking about, because hey, you can't fight what you don't know. But still, I'd be like, why is she super chatting this dude? Okay, after the first girl or the second girl, why are you paying this dude? So he can tear you down, tell you you're no good, that you're through, that you're finished, there's no hope for you. Shoot. You don't know. These dudes will do that to you for free. Why pay for it? Yeah. Okay, so all right. So some of us, we like drama. We like watching a train wreck or accident to see, oh, can you believe he said that? I wouldn't take that if I was her. Excuse me, you still giving attention. I know. A gossip. So you can be on the front line of the gossip. Ooh, I was there when he told so-and-so this, and when he went off on so-and-so. Yep. I know that. I know that lure. I know it is unpredictable. You should, if you find it entertainment, take it for what it is. Free. Don't waste your time talking to them, because they just using you for meat to lure in the men that think like them. That's the other side of the coin. You are the meat, the bait that they feed to the men that think like them. They all want to tear into you. So when you call them, you're the meat that they use to feed their real constituents, the men that think like them. They use you for the money to keep their show going, and they use them for the population. And because hey, that's my boy. Gotta feed him. Yeah, we right. We're right about the things we say about black women. This is the proof. See what I'm saying? Dude. Yeah, that's the trap. Oh yeah, lure you in like anybody that knows hunting, a lot of hunters, especially deer hunters, they put out sweet corn to lure the deer into the clearing so they can get a clear shot to put a bullet through your head and feed their family. The family is them dusty, derelict Negroes who don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. And every few months, we got a new group of people that know nothing about YouTube and stuff like that. And at first they go on because I can't believe they saying that. But you continue to go, you continue to click, you ask these idiots for advice. Yeah. But hey, you'll see, because I know the curiosity is gonna get to you. You curious if you don't know who you curious to know who we're talking about, so you could go see for yourself. Hey, you don't know, I ain't telling you. Why am I going to encourage you to go to see for yourself if what I'm talking about is true? You wait long enough, you'll hear about it, you'll run across it by accident, you'll come into curiosity, you'll do a search for something and they'll pop up and you'll see, okay, yeah, you know, he's right about that, and I think he's correct about that. And then you wait a little bit longer and there's a few phone calls and he's buzzing. It's like, wait a minute, that's messed up. How dare he? I know, I was that person. I was that person that would get upset on women's behalf, and I didn't know that I was feeding these dudes, you know, by watching them or being angry going. In fact, when I first discovered this side of YouTube, I was angry. I didn't understand why I was so angry. I just was, you know, I just was like, and I was picking up on all this stuff, and I was outraged. If not on my behalf, then on women. I said, I know plenty of women that's in this situation. They not like that. What women do y'all know? And I just wonder, okay, what they people they exposed to. Okay. All right, because now I'm wandering into the stuff I wanted to talk about, but some of the stuff I want to talk about into ladies' night. But yeah, the question and the topic was, have black men gone crazy? Yeah, some of these black men on YouTube has gone crazy. And I'm starting to think we should have a black men going wild. Although I don't see them going wild. That means they doing something. Now they sitting and renting and raving and going in on black women and how's our fault? Shooks. They manufacturing evidence. Are they picking up half facts? Okay, statistics. Sorry, I always have trouble with that word. I have to pause and really say that out. And twisting it to their point of view. But hey, the bad part about statistics is that if you question a certain way, you could twist it in all kind of ways. Or a question is getting left out because you can create a bias with statistics by leaving out a question. Like earlier when he was talking about 80% of black women is baby mama. Well, nobody mentioned the percentages of black men that are baby daddies. If you was to listen to these guys, it's 6 guys, or it's the Pookie and Ray Ray, or some other nonsense. But yeah, I don't hear Pookie and Ray Ray complaining about child support. I hear that they're taking care of their children. They telling dudes how to work things out and negotiate things with their baby mama and stuff like that. Now, who's crying about child support? Them dudes. They crying about child support and stuff like that. Or they should get this or that for child support. Sorry. Yeah. So they did not point out like, hey, like so many percentage of my audience. I would be like, what's the percentage of your viewers, your male viewers, complain about child support? I think we have a better percentage of how many of these dudes have created their baby mama issue. The single black mothers in the community, they say are not raising the children properly. But then that begs the question: if okay, they're not raising properly, you created this situation with the woman. Why are you not raising your kids? Why are you not helping raise the kids? Why are you not participating in your community? You know, hey, you know your child goes to this church, you join that church and work with the church youth program or whatever it is, so you can spend time with your child. I knew a man, he's a barber, good barber. That's how he, you know, even though the kids family had an issue with him, that's how he got to spend time with his kids. He made that haircut last the longest you possibly can, and he managed to spend individual child with that child. When that whatever child's in the chair, concentrate on them, find out what's going on with them, and they find out about the games and this and that and stuff that they need. Not with just the mama or the grandparents or whoever got guardianship they need what the child says he needs. Or sometimes the child is like, just wanted to let you know to see if you can come. Can you come to my game? Can you come to my play? Can you come into whatever thing they participate in? You know? Or I'm having an issue with some kids in school, boys, whatever the situation is. And then still also spend time with the other children that's waiting, you know? But, you know, give individual and group time with a child. Because, hey, he's a good barber. So you know, you find out where your child is, where your child participates in. You know, if your child ain't in church, school, or whatever program, let me see. That means he's in his neighborhood. You know, you try to get, you know, as close to the neighborhood to spend time with your child. You talk on the phone. There's got Zoom, video conference. Oh, I'm trying to remember all that other stuff. You try and you keep trying to work things out with your baby mama. But nope. The baby mama's a black woman. Ooh, which reminds me, another statistics. All the unwed mothers, all the black births of black children born to unwed mothers are not necessarily to black women, which goes back to the thing with other, not only black women having a reputation of being the black women a baby mama, but the white women, baby mama, the Hispanic woman, baby mama, Chinese woman, baby mama, and it's crawled all the way to overseas where they don't even want the dude's money anymore. And when you starving and almost homeless and you gotta sell your body to eat and provide for your family, and the dudes are so messed up that you rather starve than deal with them, oh, that's a signal. It ain't us, it's you. So when you hear the question and what does that say when you go overseas, you rather go overseas than be involved with a black woman? No, that says something about you. And you're gonna find out when you go overseas, they don't want to deal with you neither. Okay, y'all. Does anybody have any question? I know I've been talking, but you know, anybody else want to say anything? So, all right, y'all. I will see y'all ladies' night. Well, we're gonna have part 2 of have Black Man Going Crazy. I don't know. I think I might have just had that right here. And out of wedlock births. Oh my goodness, I think I might have just told my topic, but don't worry, I have a lot more to discuss, and you ladies, I have a chance to say y'all say on it too.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, well, I was about to wrap
Sorry
things
about that,
up.
y'all. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I had a business call I had to take care of. All right. Dan, you did a great job. I was listening, but I was talking at the same time. All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, we will be back for Ladies' Night. Okay, we're gonna be back tonight. We'd have Black Men Going Crazy Part 2 / Out of Wedlock Birth. And so me and the Dane, we're gonna chop that up, and we're gonna cut loose. Okay, so it's gonna be real interesting tonight. So make sure you tune in at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so Dan, you want to say something before we get out of here?
No, I said it all. My answer to the question has Black Men Gone Crazy. Yes.
What's up, Craig Harper? Hey, Craig Harper, my wife, she's looking at your menu. She likes the pineapple lemon cupcakes. She likes those, so I'm gonna probably order her some for her birthday. All right, y'all, we got to get out of here. All right, peace, power, unity, everybody. We'll see you tonight for Ladies' Night. Peace.
Yo, y'all do this right, there's a lot more work where that came from. No doubt, it's on. All right, are you having a good time so far? Close the door, because we gonna party here all night tonight. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. Never underestimate the real life. The gun swinging back, like the same type of fuck. Who that? I let blood stain in every spot that I rock. I'm representing Jersey, spitting rhymes like a clock. Into the Cape Fear where MCs be shell shocked. I got the stash in my dash with the stock and the ooh-wah. Who the thug abuser? Who the stupid hooker user? The pimp with the blow count and back in the Land Cruiser. I get a charge from the sound of the bus. I was made to crush. I'm wetting rappers till they rust. Plus my Benjamin is elite. Mega T, 20 sneak, we creep in a 5-car fleet. That's how I'm bouncing for the 9/5, son. We don't promote no masquerade, cause we was players from day one. We start trends, we make hits. KF and Larry O be on some real live shit. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. KF and Larry O be on some real live shit. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. KF and Larry O be on some real live shit. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. KF and Larry O be on some real live shit. I'll leave a fools like heroin in your nose. KF and Larry O be on some real live shit. Smoke tinted windows cause I'm moving with heat. I got a mean ass broad in my shotgun seat. You could get bumped any day of the week. That nigga Larry O be making rappers retreat. You know in life I fail. Jake is on my tail. I blow up your block, I left a haze like black hell. I use an M16 to blast clowns off the planet in cold blood. My heart is made of granite. My counterpart, the K to the death. Yeah, wicked beat, make a mass murderer with his left. We got the whole game locked. So, bricks on hold like the pimp on his stroll. I'm busting caps in the sugar-coated rap, yo. This is a lyrical terrorist manifesto. Sipping the Remy, getting lit. I'm hit. Ignite a fat split. I'm on some real live shit. I leave my fools like heroin.